Okay, so I was hanging out in region chat, which is always your first mistake in Warframe, and someone was talking about how they were having trouble with the rank 22 mastery test. I'm like, alright, I've done that one. Which one was that? How did I do it? And I look back, and he mentioned, oh, it's that Rathum style one, and I get a headache immediately. The MR22 test, you go up against a bunch of simulated Grineer that are all firing explosives and fire, stupid things, and traps, and they are all very highly scaled enemies that take a lot of damage to drop. It's not fun. I attempted it several times and I got nowhere with it for a while. What I eventually did was, this is my Excalibur I have up. I know we have Excalibur Umbra now, but I'm not going to use it for this test because I'm going to show that you can do this with the standard Excalibur. I ran a quick thinking build at the time. And let's go over that real quick. Now I used Steel Charge, but I don't really need to. At the time I hadn't formed my Excalibur quite so much. I never did get Shotgun Amp. That's no help. Alternately, I would have put Shotgun Amp in there. That would have been way better because in addition to Excalibur, my go-to weapon for this was the Arcoplasma. You'll see there's the typical Redirection, Vitality, Steel Fiber, Vigor. That's what you'd expect. But then I also put in Hunter Adrenaline and Rage, so that I could get the 85% of damage on health to energy, because you take so much damage. The problem with this is, quick thinking staggers you when you get hit with it. Yes, this is going to greatly increase the amount of effective health you have by using your energy for emergency health, which is really important. But every time you get hit with that and you use quick thinking, you stand there being useless for a second. And that is why Pain Threshold is absolutely essential. I tried running it without Pain Threshold, lost every time. So, you run this build. Oh yeah, the Arcanes help, but I actually didn't have them when I did the test, so you don't need them. Then, my absolute favorite thing is the Arcoplasma. I use it for everything, and I used it here, and it was worth it. So we do this, mostly just items to up the radiation damage, nothing special. I know lots of people complain about Vicious Spread because they don't like that if you're too far away from stuff, you end up shooting the floor and the ceiling and everything but what you were aiming at sometimes. But one of the things that I found was very helpful with this was you just keep moving. And if you're constantly running and avoiding all of these guys doing your little laps around the map, you are not going to be taking as careful of aim. So, if you're able to just shoot in their general direction and hope they're probably dead, it works out in your favor. This is all going to be kind of hit and run. You want to just keep moving, do the laps, always take any of the power-ups you can. The Arcoplasma really helps with this because it's very ammo efficient. So, let's go ahead and play through it real quick.
You have proven your skills with weapons, Tenno. But what of your endurance? Can you survive this onslaught?
Alright, so let's go ahead and demonstrate real quick. First thing you're going to see is this guy shooting explosives at you right in front of you. Go straight ahead and get rid of him. That guy always teleports directly behind you, so if you hear the teleport sound, just 180 and shoot him. Snipers are probably the least threatening thing, because they don't take a lot of damage. You can just kind of, even in the higher stages, you can just hit them once and they're out. Right now, I'm taking a lot more chances than I will later in the session, in the match, because these guys are a lot easier and they're not hitting as hard as they will. But make sure you get a feel for where all these things are. If you want to shortcut across the map, you can actually jump on that and jump across to the other side. It gets you straight to the power-ups easier. I didn't do that because I wanted to take advantage of those two guys down there. far, so good. I mean, usually I've screwed something up by now. Thankfully, with the quick thinking build, you'll have an opportunity to recover from your mistakes. And you're going to make mistakes on this, so don't feel bad. Now this round is that much more important to hit the health power-ups because of that stupid health drain. But pretty much just go in a straight line back and forth between them. Those, oh, that's not good. The Kavat handlers are actually the biggest threat because of their stupid flamethrowers, so try and kill them from further away. They do miserable amounts of damage at the higher stages. And they are the #1 reason that I lose this thing. Oh! Fire, fire, fire. Yep. I'm hugely not a fan of this tile set that they've done for the that they've done for all of the mastery tests. I have a terrible time judging distance on it. If anyone else has that problem, the only solution I've ever found is practicing and learning the maps backwards and forwards so that you navigate them by feel more than sight. You have three attempts, they call it, so you can die 3 times before you're out of the match. You're going to use those. Don't feel bad if you do. Something that I should be doing more is right before I hit the ground, if I just aim glide, you don't have to do the hard landing. And that saves you time, keeps you from ending up getting hit, taking damage when you don't need to. Oh! Okay, yeah, see what I mean about, that's time to leave. We didn't take too much damage, but there was a lot of them all in one space, and there's no point in taking that kind of a risk. If you feel like you're about to get overwhelmed, just go. This is one of the master rank tests that is not timed, so take as much time as you want. Hell with it. You don't have anything to worry about. All you have to do is get enough kills. So do that on your time. Deal with them when you're prepared. Take cover. Heal, whatever it takes, and then just come back when you want to. That is the importance, again, of doing these rounds, doing these laps. I don't even look at my health. You might have noticed I didn't need that health pickup, but it was part of my routine, so I was already over there. Oh, no. And traps. Watch out for those. They are just annoying. They're not really that threatening. But really, it just becomes about it. It becomes about endurance. That's why I named the build my endurance build. So if you can avoid them long enough, you can win. That's all there is to it. A lot of them have very predictable motions, So if you see them, you know where they're gonna go. Ah, this guy. Okay. One of these is a problem. Where'd he go? This guy. Oh! You don't have to kill him, so don't bother.
A formidable
And then you're out.
This test is now complete.
There you go. That's how you win that test.